Good morning and welcome to GrainTV. It's July 10th, 2012. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right is Brock Shimano. Well, Brock, yesterday afternoon we did have crop progress and condition report. Let's take a quick look here and see how this crop's standing. As you can see here, the corn good to excellent rating decreased by 8%. We're now looking at 40% of this crop rated good to excellent. Soybeans, kind of the same story there. Didn't pull back quite as much as what we saw the corn crop. Down 5% to 40% good to excellent. And spring wheat, which has actually been kind of an outlier in terms of crop quality, now we're looking at down 5% here on the week to 66% good to excellent right now. You know, we've seen this crop continue to deteriorate from where we've seen it last year.
Yeah, you know, we've really been paying attention to a couple states in particular, but if we take a little bit broader perspective, if you take a look at the national corn good to excellent rating over the last few weeks, we've fallen off very sharply here. The red line indicates that. Where we were last year is the blue line. You can see that we're about 29% below where we were last year. Last year we were sitting at 69% good to excellent this time of the year. Now we're sitting at 40% good to excellent. So we've seen this crop deteriorate rather quickly over the last month since our last WASDE report.
Yeah, certainly. Well, tomorrow we will get the July WASDE report. And actually, we're going to take a quick commercial break here. We're going to come back and kind of break down what the trade's expecting in terms of yield and ending stocks out of that report tomorrow. We'll also be watching the market open here live.
GrainHedge is more than just futures trading. Clients receive our cash grain optimizer showing spot and forward bids within 200 miles of your farm. We take into account your trucking costs to find your best selling opportunity. We provide in-depth basis mapping, historical basis and cash price charting. Every day we show you your best price and if it meets your profit goals. Contact GrainHedge today to get started.
Welcome back to GrainTV. The market's just opened in Chicago, so let's turn over to Fire Tip for the live quotes.
Yeah, Brock, right now we're looking at here September corn trading down 13 1/4 there. New crop corn down 12 3/4. We have soybeans down 9 3/4 on old crop. We're looking at that November contract right now trading down 9 cents even. Chicago wheat trading down 13. Kansas City wheat pulling back about 12 here. We see the dollar index right now is trading a little bit higher today. Not a lot of noise over there. Crude oil down about $1 there. Looks like the grains are taking a little bit of a breather here after we've been building in a huge weather premium into this market here. You know, obviously something that's going to be driving the trade here moving forward is those yield expectations out of tomorrow's WASDE report. You want to kind of break down what the trade's expecting there?
Yeah, if we take a look at this chart here, you can see that the average of the analyst estimate is for a yield tomorrow of 154. Compared to where we were in June, the USDA didn't change the yield in June. They stuck it at 166. But like we said earlier in the show, we've seen the crop conditions deteriorate rather quickly. So this is going to lead to a big decline in the yield, I believe, tomorrow. For soybeans, a little bit of a different story. A slight decrease estimated by the analysts, down to about 42.3 bushels per acre, where the USDA had it at 43.9 in the June report. Something to keep in mind here is this is going to be the last weather-driven yield estimate for the year. Next estimate in August is actually going to be survey-based. They're going to get out in the fields, they're going to take a look at what the crop actually looks like, and they're going to have a survey-based yield for August report. Another part that's coming out tomorrow is the ending stocks for 11-12 and 12-13. Logan, do you want to take us through those numbers?
Yeah, if we take a look here, right now the average trade guess is sitting at around 840 million bushels in ending stocks for corn for the 2011-2012 ending stocks report here. You can see that's a little bit of a pullback from what we saw in the June estimate here. If we take a look at soybeans, a little bit of a pullback here from June as well. 170 million bushels there for soybeans on 11-12. If we turn our attention here to the new crop, 2012-2013, as you can see here, 1.2 billion bushels of corn expected out of tomorrow's report there for corn. Soybeans around 134 million bushels there. As you can see here, if we look at both of these marketing years, those ending stocks on soybeans remain extremely tight here. You know, any major deviation away from those figures could really be a big mover there on the soybean market. So any soybean producers out there, keep a close eye on that here as we get that report. You know, tomorrow morning we will be getting this report coming out at 7:30 Central Time here. So if you want to get some live quotes going and take a look at Fire Tip for yourself here for the market open, give us a call here at the office, 877-472-4607. We'll set you up with a no obligation demo here. I think that kind of wraps up our show here for today, Brock. Thanks a lot for joining us on GrainTV.